Welcome to this episode of Swishboard. This is a podcast that I've started that I'll be basically just talking about life and just talking about the details of my life essentially, and maybe other topics that we find interesting and just, having a conversation. So my first topic I want to talk about is university. So I remember going to university. Um it was quite a bit now, quite a while back, but I remember going to university for my first year. And just the experience of just being away from home was something new to me. Like I remember going there, on a train, just on my ones, and just trying to navigate the city. And I just remember I was in a big city at the time, and I was just looking at the city, and I was just like, wow, like the world just felt so big and so adventurous. Like I remember when I was a kid, like would see the city and it would feel so big, it would feel so adventurous. Like you just want to discover different parts of the city. And me being in a new city, I just felt this excitement, this thrill, just trying to find out, different parts of that city and trying to find new people and just communicate with different people and trying to interlink and different things like that. So I remember the experience like it was yesterday. I remember just feeling lost, and I remember like getting an Uber to my university campus, and that was the first time I'd been on the campus, so I never took no visits. So I remember being on the campus, and I was just like, wow. I was looking at the campus, and I was like, wow, this is a beautiful campus. Like, you could see the flowers, you could see the trees, you could see the architecture, you could see where we'd be staying, and I was just like, wow. I was taken aback by the whole experience, and it just made me appreciate just the opportunity that I had. But that's not even the funniest part, to be honest. When I go on the car, when I go in the accommodation, like I just remember like the faces. When you first see them housemates, and you just like looking at them, and you're like, okay, okay, I'm gonna be living with you, okay. And you see the different characters, you're like, okay, okay. Man, did I tell you I had a shock, man? Cooking for yourself is we need a degree course for that. Just cooking for yourself, man. Just trying to find out how to cook for yourself and trying to find out how to, you know, just navigate how to make a meal. I made a meal back in my day. You know what I'm saying? I made a little 1 2 1 2 when I was in university now. Okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like the meals now, you have to elevate. You know what I'm saying? You have to elevate. You know what I'm saying? You have to, crank up something new. In the kitchen, because sometimes you be tasting your food, you be like, dang, like this ain't hitting, man. You need to check that Jamie Oliver. You know what I'm saying? That Gordon Ramsay, get a little recipe and that. So I had to elevate my thing, but I just remember walking in the kitchen and just seeing mess after mess. Kitchen would be like in disarray. Talking about bottles everywhere. We're talking about, yo, these man were not holding back. Not holding back. Like the type of stuff I was seeing. The type of stuff like you take a little selfie with like the backdrop of the kitchen looking all crazy. Like yeah, it was wild. It was wild. It was different. And I just remember thinking to myself, I gotta stay in this accommodation. Like, this something else. This something else. But the accommodation wasn't bad, but I felt like I was with, I was kind of experiencing the uni experience of the mess of teenagers and just trying to, you know, trying to find yourself in uni, because I feel like uni is such a unique experience. You're just trying to find yourself, and you're just trying to discover who you are as a person, and you're trying to, find different personalities that you mesh with and you kind of get along with. And I felt people were on their journey, and um, I didn't really comment on like the mess and stuff because I was also trying to find my way through my own mess, and it was an experience that I'll never forget. But I just remember my first day on, like, whoa. Where should I start? Where should I start? Okay, where should I start? So I remember my first tryout session for the basketball team. I bought my A Wiggin ones, the Adidas ones, the Adidas. You know what I'm saying? If you know this one, if you know, you know. So I had them, but like, when you have the shoes that are size bigger because you feel like you're gonna grow into them. So like mine's were like half a size bigger, maybe a size bigger. And I remember trying them on. And I was like, okay, I think I can do something with these. And I played with them, but the ball kept bouncing off my shoes, off my trainers. So I was like, wait up a minute, like I ain't playing to my full potential here. Like I'm looking like a mess out here. So I just remember thinking, nah, something's not right here. And I remember they told us, come back. So they said like the rest of you guys, because you didn't get selected. So a couple of guys got selected to the first and the second team got selected. A a couple guys didn't get selected, and they said those who didn't get selected, they basically said come tomorrow, and then we'll pick a couple more people. So I came the next day, and I just changed my shoes, and I just remember I was playing. I started to play, and I remember like the coaches were starting to take a notice, and then I got picked to the first and second team, and I just remember the experience, and it was just a eye-opening experience for me, because at the time, like, how'd I put it, like, for a person like me, where I was coming from, opportunities like this, they don't arise like that. So when I was getting picked for this team, I was just repping my brothers that we came up with, my brothers from where I'm from. Like, I remember we used to play together when we were younger, and we just had like the wildest experiences, just playing on a court together, just being like such a unit, just a group of friends that really had fun playing basketball. And now you're getting an opportunity to play for like a university team. It's like, wow, it's such a great honor. So I just remember playing and just having a great experience. But when I go into the teams I go into, I just remember like thinking to myself, this is an opportunity that I gotta take, to the fullest. And I just remember just feeling like the world is my oyster. Just like when I walked into the city, that big city, and how I felt like it was just discovery land. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when I got put into the first and second team. I felt it was just a discovery. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to figure out how to maximize my potential in this game, and also maximize the potential of my teammates around me. But more to just, so the subject I was studying at university was economics. And I just remember like when I got into the first open session, I met a friend. His name was, I won't go into the details of his name, but in case, saying, but I just remember like being in the lesson with him. This brother looked confused. I ain't gonna lie, he looked confused. He looked as confused as me. I was confused, but like I had an idea of what was going on here, but he looked confused. Like I've been looking at him like, yo, what's going on? Because I sure don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, but I was so excited. Like university gets you on like a thrill, Like you be bare excited. Like you be like, I'm gonna figure it out. Like I'm gonna figure it out. Like if the lecture, you know what I'm saying? If the course ain't going to what you going to its full potential of what you expected, like you feel like the experience itself is gonna come through. So like you're like, if I don't figure it out, it's cool. I'm gonna go back to my dorm. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna hang out with my friends. I'm gonna relax. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna compensate for me not feeling good. But I just remember just feeling confused. Like it's like they were speaking algebra. Bro, we did a little bit of algebra if I remember correctly. So it was something else, man. It was like Mandarin or something like that. I just wasn't gauging what was going on. But I ain't gonna lie, the experience was just something interesting. You know what I'm saying? It just felt good, man. Like it just felt good being in uni, man. You felt like a big kid, like a big kid basically in a big city, just like feeling like the world's an oyster. And like the friends I met, the people I met, remember with this friend from economics, so he was the same friend that was also going basketball as well. We used to have like me, him, and another friend who was doing I think he was doing biomedical science. I think he was doing biomedicine. We also used to get along quite well, and we used to go to the lounge area or our accommodation, and there used to be some table tennis. So we used to play some table tennis, and he used to get heated. I'm talking about heat. I'm talking about Michael Jordan type heat. You know what I'm saying? You heard about Michael Jordan buying his own table tennis thing and table to you know what I'm saying, because he wanted to beat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like we were playing. Like I was getting. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about it. Like I wasn't winning nothing. But I felt confident every time I stepped on that. You know what I'm saying? That table tennis. Like I was trying to like backspin everything. If you know, you know. You know when you start doing a backspin, you start doing the what's it called when you get into play? The first get into serve, that little serve that you do. You're trying to get a nice little spin on it, so that it, you know what I'm saying, just that goes through the air in a certain way. The aerodynamics just you know what I'm saying, go through, and you just like get that. That's how I was trying to do down there. You know what I'm saying? But I was still losing. I ain't gonna lie, but it was just hella fun, man. Just being around your friends, socializing, getting to know each other. It was just a great experience, and I'll never forget that. Um, but so I just remember my first job. So my first job experience. It was a call center, work from home, and I just remember the experience like it was yesterday. Like we had like a month of training. If I tell you there that I was steeping through that training, like you wouldn't believe it. Like I'll be like this. I was gone. I was gone. She'll be calling my name like, you okay? Are you there? I'm gone. Like this stuff, it's like economics all over again, man. I know some of you be thinking this brother ain't up to scratch, but listen. When life comes, it comes fast, man. Like you be thinking like you got like the world of time just to, get to know things. When life comes, like you just gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta stay ready. You gotta stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the job experience, the type of callers that would come on them phones. Let me tell you, some of the stuff they were saying to me cannot be said on these airways. You know what I'm saying? It was disgraceful. It can't be repeated. Like these guys they were just going at you. Like it's just like chill, my G, chill. Like chill. You have to tell them chill, calm, breathe, because you had to breathe. You know what I'm saying? You had to tell them to chill because they were just going at like, yo, like you just be hearing like you know when you go like this and you just put it back like, yo, I don't deserve this. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how they were talking about. I'll go into that later, but I just remember my real first job. That was my first job for real. My real first job was paper round. So when I was younger, I remember doing paper round. And I tried kind of buying more than I could chew. I tried doing more than I could chew for real. So basically, like you had to do paper round like in the area, the local area. No, you didn't have to, but it was something I wanted to do. My brother did it and he was successful at it, so I thought let me try it myself. So we did in the local area. It was like £10 for like the areas. I thought a little pocket money won't hurt. Let me do it. And I thought one day, I tried doing it. I thought to myself like, damn, like I think I could earn a little bit more doing this. You know what I'm saying? I think I can do a bigger area. So I said to the guy, let me do a bigger area. I'll 20. He was like, calm, I'll give you 20. Actually, I think he gave me 15. But anyway, he said, cool, you can do the bigger area. So I was like, cool. I started doing a bigger area. And then one day, like, I just remember, like, I was lost. I was doing the area and I was just lost and I was frustrated. I didn't know where I was going. And I just said, I'm done with this. I got a bag and I slinged the bag in the shop. And I just ran away. I ran home. I didn't return. I ain't been to that shop since. That was my first job, but we don't talk about that too much. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was like, nah, but that taught me something about life. That taught me resilience. Like, one, don't buy too much more than you can chew, but it taught me resilience, just being determined, facing obstacles, facing challenges, and coming head to head, with them and trying to overcome them and trying to be successful at them. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, Swishboard. I hope you like, comment, and share, and just spread the message, and just hope you, continue enjoying the content. Thank you.